Hello everyone, this is Zerius23. I recently woke up and went to YouTube for some updates, and I came across a video of a 14-year-old radio host who was just saying horrible things about gay people and saying that it's sickening and that Obama is the reason that people are turning gay. You heard me right. That's exactly what the boy was talking about. 14 years old. And then he just goes on with it, and he sounds like a little from what I heard from him, he sounds like he listens to Fox News and gets Rush Limbaugh and Glenn Beck and all the other right-wing nuts drilled into his skull every day, day in, day out. And his family probably supports it because obviously they're not going to let their child be on the radio and say these horrible things unless they agree with it. You know, I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for the boy that his parents aren't caring much about his future welfare than they should. They should care more about his future than just let him be somewhere in West Virginia. Somewhere in West Virginia and on a talk show radio host. Talk show radio host? I think so. Talk show radio host. They're going to let their little 14-year-old say these horrible things and not have any backlash from it. There's going to be backlash from what this boy said. This boy is going to go to Walmart, and there's going to be somebody at Walmart that saw his video and is going to look at him all hateful and stupid and look at his parents at Walmart and say, like, you raised this child to be a hater. You raised this child to be filled with hate and disgust of other human beings. That is what they raised their child to be. Now, I'm not even trying to blame the child. And it's not solely the parents that are responsible. It's also the media that is responsible. It's also nuts like Rush Limbaugh who are responsible. Because what nuts like that do, they like put a little bit out for little children to grab, and little children like, oh, Rush Limbaugh said that was right or whatever. So then they start listening to him day in and day out, and they just become little miniature talking heads. They just become little miniature Rush Limbaughs. That's what you see. This is the product of media plus family encouragement plus what goes in comes out. And then so I'm not trying to blame I think his name's Cohen or Colin. I'm not trying to blame him. There's a lot of factors that go into it. But as far as I'm concerned, the boy was wrong. He was wrong on so many levels. Didn't know what he was talking about. And to go on the video, it wasn't even accurate. Just like the right-wing radio people. They aren't even accurate. It's just fake. And they just make it up out of the blue. Just grab numbers out the air. He was talking about, oh, these 30 students in my county. Like, I randomly found out that 30 students in my county. I did a survey and found out 30 students in my county have become gay ever since Obama supported gay marriage. For real now? For real? You really did that research and found these 30? You just made that up. And then he goes on and talks like, well, I knew these students before, when I was in elementary school. I knew these students at the beginning of middle school, and they weren't homosexuals. Yeah. You really knew, when you were in first grade, second grade, you really knew the sexuality of your classmates. That is really what you were concerned about when you were a first grader. Kindergartner. That's really what you were concerned about. Baloney. Baloney. He just makes it up. He's just... And then the sad thing is, when people... like the old people that are encouraging this, when they hear this, they'll be like, yeah, our son's doing the right thing or whatever. Judging the homosexuals and telling them they're going to hell because they're homosexuals and that it's sickening and they don't deserve a place in society. I'm sorry for the accent, but I had to make a point. But this is what's going to happen after he gets off the radio thing. The people around him that agree with him are going to encourage that, and he's going to grow up and just be some hateful adult, some hateful young adult, hateful teenager. Now, I hope when he becomes a teenager, he changes his mind and looks back and says, whoa, how stupid was I to be doing this? But as far as I'm concerned, I want him to change. I want this stuff to stop. I want people to stop poisoning children's minds with stupidity. That's all I want to happen here in America. You misrepresented so many things. And then he's just talking like he knows what he's talking about. He don't know what he's talking about. I'm no biblical scholar. I'm no scriptural scholar or religious scholar. But from what I think I know from the scripture, I'm pretty sure it's not man's job to judge people. I'm pretty sure it's God's job to be the judge in the end. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to go. I'm also sure that Jesus didn't get 12 disciples by saying to all 12 of them that they're going to hell for the sins that they committed and that they better turn around or God's going to burn them in a lake of fire. I'm pretty sure that's not what Jesus was doing. Come on now. Cohen. Read the scripture again. Just read the scripture. Read it. Don't be judging people, okay? That's not right. I'm not a homosexual. Does that mean that I have to go around and point at homosexuals and telling them that they're going to hell? And if you don't do this, you're going to die. And that God hates you. That's not right. That's really not right. You better learn from this. And I maybe you'll see the video or whatever. He's probably got millions of views now from the foolishness that he was saying. But he just misrepresenting so many things. And he's talking like he knows what he's talking about, but he doesn't know what he's talking about. And that's basically what I wanted to say. I mean, he really needs to get it together. Cheers and peace out. Is this video going on? Off. Off.